Good afternoon. How are you today? I'm going to make a quick lunch. This could also be a dinner. Remember the other day I made the Thai coconut soup? So I've got leftover soup here, and at the top is pretty much all the broth, and the chicken and veggies and such have settled to the bottom. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, in my rectangular steamer, I'm going to make poached fish with the coconut soup broth. So I'm going to just scoop a little bit of the broth in to the pan here. There's some mushrooms in here, and if a few bits of chicken get in, it's not a big deal. There's mushrooms, there is some green onion. So probably got about maybe half a cup in here. And I like to buy from the store, these are flounder fillets, sole would work, any thin white fish, halibut, anything that's thin white, here we call it whitefish, but these would all work. So I've got these thin fillets, and there's actually 2 to this little packet. So I'm going to just lay them in my steamer in the sauce. Now this is about 5 ounces of fish. It seems like a lot, but it really isn't. I'm going to lay them in the steamer. Let me see which way I want it to go. This way. Then I'm going to take some frozen green beans. These are the petite, skinny, whole ones. I'm going to sprinkle them onto the top of the fish. And since this is just for me for lunch, this is fine, or for dinner. If you have more than 2 people to feed, you could do this in the rectangular steamer. The square, multi-purpose. Or even in our new round steamer, which should be in by the end of the month, the 1st of the month. Epicure does not take priority over Amazon and Walmart when the ships come in. And I'm going to set it for about 3 minutes. That's all you have to do. We have a great little cookbook here. It's called Raw to Ready in 20. It's small. There's not a ton in here, but what I really like about it gives you information on cooking in microwaves. And it also gives you, so here's a breakfast crisp. You have 3 different recipes to choose from. Same with 3 different ways to do oatmeal, frittatas, chowders, one-pot pastas. So you get the idea. They'll give you a style of food and then 3 different recipes to use it. And before long, you'll be creating your own. You'll learn how to do your own different mixes, your different ideas to make power bowls, one-pot chicken dinners, which could easily translate to one-pot seafood dinners. And in the back, I even have some desserts in here. But in the back of this are times for cooking your different items in your multi-purpose steamer and your rectangular steamer. So there's tons of information in this little power pack book. It's $9.95, and I highly recommend it. Again, once you get the idea, once you learn from this book, then you will probably just be able to memorize how to do things and what you want. So this morning I did the lemon curd pancakes. I actually did that lemon curd in a smaller portion with 1 egg instead of 3, and I used 1/3 of the pack. So just divide it up easily. It's simple. So our fish has another minute to go, and then I'll show you how to plate it up. I've got some fresh cilantro here, and we're going to get a little bit of lime to squeeze on this. When you're squeezing your limes and lemons, give them a good roll. Good roll with your hand. And the other thing about limes is if you cut them down the side this way, you're going to get a lot more juice than just doing a wedge. You're going to leave the core in the lime and just take it down the edges. So it's another way to cut a lime. If you go to Mexico, you'll see how they do this all the time. So we're almost done. I hope you've enjoyed tuning in this week and getting some ideas on what to cook. with our new products and some of our old products. And just the delicious flavors that we have with the new, delicious flavors that we have with the new products, and combined with some of our old products. So this smells heavenly. It's got all those beautiful Thai flavors in it. And I'm going to pull these green beans aside. They are definitely done. And the fish is perfectly done. So let me show you how to plate that up. Sorry, I should have had that out earlier. So I'm just going to grab the green beans here with my little spatula. I'm going to put them on the side. I also use tongs for this. But this coconut broth is just going to make a delicious sauce for this soup. I mean, for this fish. Always saying things wrong. And there you have it. Thai coconut soup. We're going to put a few sprigs of cilantro on here. I love this flavor. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lime. Squeeze some lime on here. And that's it. Lunch in 3.5 minutes. Have a great day. We'll see you soon in a little bit.